Chapter 28. You have nothing to be ashamed of. There is nothing more truly artistic than to love people. Vincent van Gogh. One morning I woke up and I heard the still, small voice inside urging me to drive into town to meet some friends for lunch. Over the years, I have learned to to trust my intuition and to act on these nudes. So I got ready and headed out. Being that it was a Saturday, the restaurant where I met my friends was bustling and crowded. Before we were seated, I decided to use the restroom. While waiting in a long line, I noticed a lovely middle-aged woman standing at the sink area looking bewildered. She stepped toward me and some other women in line as if trying to get our attention, all the while digging frantically through her large handbag. I could see the discomfort on the women's faces. Suspicious of her suspicious of her intentions, the ladies averted their eyes, avoiding direct contact with her. As her eyes met mine, she pulled a card from her purse and held it up to me. The card read, "I had a stroke. Will you please help me?" "Sure, I would be happy to help you," I said. She appeared to be experiencing cognitive challenges due to her stroke, and she required assistance washing and drying her hands. As I pumped soap from the dispenser into her open hand, she looked up at me tearfully, like a lost child, and said in slurred speech, "I am so ashamed." I saw that this shame issued from a deep feeling of helplessness. It was clear that this experience had altered her life and identity, greatly restricting her independence, her confidence, and the basic abilities that most of us take for granted each day. I looked into her eyes and heard myself say, "You have nothing to be ashamed of. You are loved." The words did not come from me, but through me, and carried a power that moved both of us. She began to tremble, and tears ran down her cheeks. I put my arm around her shoulder, and we embraced. I felt a current of divine, unconditional love flow between us. In that instant, we shared an understanding that transcended words. Later, while washing my hands at the sink, I noticed a woman staring at me who had been in the same line. After a moment or two, she said, "I have to tell you, earlier today I was wondering if there were any good people left in the world. Then I saw what you did for that woman. You renew my faith in humanity." I stood in awe of what had just occurred. How easily could I have missed this opportunity had I not listened to my inner voice. This experience was a testament to the power of love, which is expressed through small acts of kindness. It's also confirmed that the still small voice within us loving as its essence. When I am willing to listen to it, I find myself in the grasp of divine by Silana Lundin.